Well, our next speaker is a long-time campaigner for the freedom of Julian Assange. He's a fantastic rapper. He's an incredible activist. Please welcome Lowkey.
Thank you very much. What wonderful music that was. Let's be absolutely clear. Julian Assange is not in Belmarsh now for any crime that he has committed. He is in Belmarsh now having a crime committed against him. We live in a society where 30 million people globally mobilized in 2003 against the Iraq War. And the two people that launched that war against the interests of the vast majority of humanity are today venerated and treated as oracles within our society. However, Julian Assange and WikiLeaks did more than anyone to expose those war crimes and those war criminals. Yet Julian Assange and WikiLeaks are treated as the criminals. This is crucifixion. This is no-touch torture. What they're trying to do to Julian Assange is kill him. Let's be absolutely clear. When you say you want to extradite him to the United States to serve over 170 years in prison, you are trying to kill that man. As we see person after person come out of Guantanamo Bay, vindicated and absolutely clear that those people were held there without any form of due process. We remember that it was WikiLeaks that revealed that actually the youngest age of people detained in Guantanamo Bay were 13 to 14 years old. Later on, one of those people who was detained as a teenager at Guantanamo Bay committed suicide in his cell. That is what we are talking about. We are talking about the right of institutions that represent us to use our money to do things that we disagree with. Julian Assange is being punished because he advocated for our rights, not theirs. It is a gross act of ingratitude for those in the media class to continue to verbatim reproduce memos that they have been given by the Ministry of Defense, especially on this issue of Julian Assange, when remembering how many adverts have been put on those websites of those companies off of the back of stories that came from WikiLeaks. Thousands of stories, at least, if not hundreds of thousands, if not millions of stories could be gleaned from the documents that WikiLeaks made public, and they were. He is being punished for doing something that is merely standard practice among journalists. Journalists, it's very basic. They cultivate internal sources to put out stories. The difference is the stories that Julian and WikiLeaks have made public are not the kind of stories that the most powerful people in the world want to be made public. And in fact, when Mike Pompeo says clearly that those 30 people working in the US government should be prosecuted for assisting with the Yahoo investigation, what you have clearly is an implicit acknowledgement that the Yahoo investigation was correct. The CIA did make plans to kill Julian Assange and or kidnap him here in this country. The CIA did make plans to involve the British government to quote unquote do the shooting. We say no. Enough is enough. We are not a colony. Free Julian Assange.
Thank you, Lowkey.